Do you hold your threads when you start to sew? Let me show you the trick. First off, if you start with your needle just at the edge of your fabric, meaning the first stitch will land in fabric, but as close to the edge as possible, you don't have to worry about holding these threads. Also, my threads are underneath the foot and to the back. They can be out to the back. They can even be over here at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11, anywhere within there is just fine. As you lower your foot down and you can see fabric down through that little area, you know you can go ahead and start. Now the reason I can start is because of this. The take-up lever is right here at the highest position. When I ended the last stitch I made, I turned the stitch by hand and brought that all the way up. Now, just because the needle is out of the fabric does not mean that the stitch is complete. Because if right now, I mean, I could pull it out, but if I pulled it out and cut the thread, the first thing it's going to do is it's going to still complete the stitch that I didn't complete last time, and it's going to pull the thread out of the needle. That's why people usually hold on to these threads. Otherwise, the needle gets unthreaded. Well, don't worry about that. If you complete the stitch as you're supposed to, bring that to the highest position. When you start to sew, you don't have to worry about having that where you have to hold the thread. So right here, needle's up, but the take-up lever isn't all the way to the top. So I'm going to go ahead, move that to the highest position. It will solve like 80% of problems that people have with their sewing machine if you'll get into this simple habit of turning the hand wheel. And notice I'm always turning it towards me to finish that stitch. Don't ever turn it away from you, and bring that to the top, and that is easy as it is.